Good day. My name is Detlin Kuna. My philosophy of teaching is that all children are unique and they must be subjected to an environment which will enable them to grow physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially. I have to make it a point that the environment in which learners find themselves in is conducive for learning. Well, the following points should be taken into consideration so that there can be effective teaching and learning. Number one, teacher should act as a guider, as a facilitator. Number two, learners should have choices because learners are not the same. I believe they learn differently. So, learners must be given opportunity to practice skills in a very safe environment. And the last thing is that technology must form part of the tool that is used for teaching and learning. Now, as far as the underlying values which should be instilled in teachers, here are some points that should be taken into consideration. The first one is that teachers need to be reminded that they must show integrity in their practical life or personal life. Secondly, there should be a sense of hope for learners. As the teacher is helping learners, somehow he should make it a point that learners do have a hope that they will succeed at the end of what they are doing. And now the other thing is sense of urgency. Whatever is supposed to be done, the educator must make it a point that he does that as soon as possible. So he must have a sense of urgency. And now the other point is continuous self-learning. Well, technology keeps on advancing, knowledge keeps on increasing. Now, as an educator, he has to make it a point that he keeps pace with these changing things, which means he must be a learner throughout his life. So there must be continuous self-learning. And the other point is there must be mutual respect and responsibility. Not only learners are supposed to respect their educator, even the educator must also show some form of respect to the learners. And he must also show responsibility. Now, the last thing is concerning the emotional intelligence. I think it is of benefits to educators, or to me as an individual, to have this kind of emotional intelligence, because these things are needed whenever you are working with other people or you are staying with other people. You need to have sort of empathy where you feel for other people, where you get into other people's boots. You must also have self-management. You need to manage yourself first. And if you know how to manage yourself, you'll be able to help other people. And you'll be able to understand the situation. And there must also be self-awareness. If you are aware of yourself, if you know your weak points, if you know your strength, I think it will be of benefit to the people you are interacting with. Thank you very much.